Fireball Run, a life-size trivia game. This is the story of a legendary competition across America in search of obscure historic artifacts, underdiscovered places, and extraordinary experiences. What you're about to watch is real. The competition is filmed in real time over 8 days and traverses 2,000 miles of America. Here's what you missed in the last episode of Fireball Run. Of all the people, the Miss Americas got the long arm of the law.
I have a warning, because they're real serious about speed in South Dakota.
The newlyweds buy some time with the historic coat.
Scotty gave it to his wife, and he was a gentleman who saved the buffalo.
It's like body armor for a bison.
Other teams sizzled at the Dry Museum.
Oh, it's incredible. I expected it to be bigger than what it is.
Then we met up with an old friend of President Kennedy.
Damon's dress when she had the opportunity to meet President Kennedy. I've never met a president.
Maintenant, ce plus de pierre.
Quite frankly, I'm gonna miss this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. People that we never would have spoken to, or maybe never even would have spoke to us. Like, we're forming business ideas together, so it's awesome.
You know, you get a chance to have conversations with people that their industries are completely outside of the Hollywood world.
TV people to Miss Americas. I mean, it's just all walks of life. Just awesome. So glad I did it.
We are going to the Oahe Dam, and we're going to climb around in some tunnels underneath. They're going to shut off some of the water.
End up in a turbine, one of 8 tunnels that they use to drain massive amounts of water from the lake.
And we are going to actually enter one of the drain tunnels and follow the engineer on a quality check.
A lucky few were en route to the best dam mission of the season.
Okay, so we are 2 minutes out from this enormous dam. I'm expecting gonna be really cool. So I love marvels of engineering, and when this thing was built, it was certainly a marvel of epic proportions. But here we are.
Right now, I'm standing on top of Oahe Dam, but when the fireballers get here, they're gonna be going down below. And they'll land right here in Unit 7's turbine tunnel. Now, while they do give tours here at the dam, they don't let the public come down here. So in essence, I guess you could say this is one dam exclusive tour.
Pierce, South Dakota, home to the state capitol, great experiences, and one really damn good story. I'm Dalton Decker, Natural Resource Specialist here at the Oahe Dam. Before you can truly appreciate the magnitude of our history, you need a little backstory on the Army and their Corps of Engineers. June 14, 1775 is the day the Continental Congress and General George Washington, along with the Chief Engineer and 2 assistants, organized the First Army. A few years later, the Corps of Engineers was born. Their first task, construction of fortifications near Boston. In 1802, the Corps of Engineers became the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and among many responsibilities, it's their duty to plan, build, maintain, and operate America's locks and dams. The Army Corps of Engineers is the world's largest public engineering agency. Over 37,000 military and civilian personnel working projects all around the world with a mission to deliver vital engineering services in peace and war to strengthen our nation's security, energize the economy, and reduce risks from disaster. We're just north of Pierce, South Dakota at the Oahe Dam. Just outside, the Lewis and Clark expedition passed along what is now Lake Oahe in the early 1800s. Lake Oahe is the 4th largest reservoir in the country, stretching 231 miles from here to Bismarck, North Dakota. It is over 205 feet deep and has over 2,200 miles of shoreline. Among notable historic visitors to this area are Sakakawea, Mr. Audubon, Chief Sitting Bull, and President Kennedy. The powerhouse produces 826,000 kilowatts of power to meet the needs of over 259,000 homes. At the time it was built, it was the world's largest rolled earth dam. It took 10 years and more than 93 million cubic yards of earth and shale to create the dam. Water rushing through these 7 turbines can flow at rates of 56,000 cubic feet per second. For teams arriving here, this is a very epic, rare, almost unheard of experience. The fireballs will join us inside the power tunnels as we inspect for cracks and defects. This is tedious work, and it's a lot like looking for a needle in a haystack. Huh. There it is. The Army Corps of Engineers plays a pivotal role in shaping America's future. We engineer solutions for our nation's toughest challenges.
93.
Oh, we're just wondering about you guys. We're glad you've arrived.
Yeah, I do have the envelopes.
You'll come back inside and then we'll give you an envelope.
Go, climb right in, just use the handrail, take your time.
You want to go that way? We can get your picture over there. You can go that way and get your picture over there.
How about one of each?
Looks like we're inside a giant sea ship, doesn't it? With the ribs.
This thing is insane. Can you imagine the water's volume? I mean, when these things are on glass, this is like a jet.
Okay, so I cannot believe we are literally standing where water would come flying around this thing and into here. And this is one of 7 that creates 826,000 kilowatts of power per day. Amazing experience. It's a tour that normal people never get to see.
24 feet wide.
Copy.
Okay, your mission. Shall you choose to accept it?
All right, we are 02 Bravo. We'll see what this one says.
Oh, it's fat again. I didn't want another fat one.
What's a fat one?
It's pencils. It's got to be something with pencils, maybe. I'm not. I'm reading it because you're going to be fussing at me in the car with Native American tribes.
Fireballrun, thanks for visiting. We hope you had a damn good time at the Oahe Dam in Pierce, South Dakota.
Oh my God, what a treat. I've been wanting to do that since I was a kid. I finally got to do it. Showed up on my bucket list by surprise in a wonderful way. It's just perfect.
One of the coolest experiences we've had on this trip. Inside one of the big cylinders that pushes all the water through around the turbine. It's absolutely incredible.
It was monstrous, and the turbine was 3 stories tall, man. It was just, that was power. That was power.
Google alert! It's my #1 tip for people trying to navigate.
Why are you giving our secret? That's why we're not going to be #1, because you're telling everyone.
I'm building alliances is what I'm doing. All these future alliances. I'm reaching out to the future.
We were at #4, but now since he's giving all of our secrets away, everyone's beating us now.
Get outfitted with a machine that's half rocket and half motorboat. A jet ski. Oh my God.
Why don't you go and check first, Jeff?
Yeah, looks a little too quiet for us. We are pretty early. Are you involved in getting a group of people out on jet ski to race around a boat?
Yeah. Right now you're right here.
Yeah.
Oahe downstream and Oahe Marina is right there.
Marina.
Scoring brackets, fastest 25% gets 70 points. So this is again based on time.
I won't be the fastest, but I don't think I'll be the slowest.
Just downstream along the Missouri River, Oahe Marina area is Pierre's premier place for a variety of water recreation. Boating, fishing, swimming, and at least for today, racing.
Here we are in Fort Pierre, South Dakota, in this gorgeous marina. Jay knows the water, he knows jet skis. I think he's got this one.
Charlene is very athletic and very sporty, so she's going to excel at this.
Now this is the mission I live for, right? I'm a big boater, I love boating, anything to do with the water, I'm in it. And so I'm really excited about this one.
The boats can go anywhere from 50 to 65 miles an hour, depending how risky you want to get.
All right, can you give me the fast one?
Okay. How are you?
Good.
Good. Which
Ready
one's
to
mine?
race?
Yeah, is this mine?
Yeah, you really should.
I love this. This is my favorite. I like things that go fast, that have engines.
I got on up yet?
You're going to start when you get to the buoy. Take the river down to, you'll see a double-decker paddle wheel boat.
And go around that.
When you come back, that's where you end to then, the same point.
I'm stoked. I'm ready for this.
Okay.
Do it! Go fast! Go!
Ready to roll.
This was a lot of fun. There's it's pretty challenging. I think Kelly will be very proud of me. I think I did it right. These motorsport activities, this is where I'm going to get some points.
Well, I have a special one for you. You have a special
Of course you do.
And it's
So you did an awesome job on the jet ski.
Thank you.
I mean, you really rocked it. I saw all the other riders and their times. Other than Kevin, I think you're definitely in the top 25%. I was thinking about it, the fact that you're the first person that I ever really went boating with, and you kind of taught me boating and water skiing and so forth. I love that I'm a female that can do guy things, and you gave me a lot of that. I love that I can fire a gun and handle a boat, and I'm grateful that you shared those experiences and that knowledge with me. So I think we have one more mission, and then we get to relax.
My phone is completely dead.
Oh, did you plug yours?
No, even with the plug. Even with the plug, completely dead.
Oh no.
So, I mean, I could, I don't know. So I have found an Apple store in Rapid City. Anyway, so now we're relying on your phone completely for the next 2 days.
Okay, that's okay.
People are often surprised to learn that the pheasant is native to China and was not introduced to the United States until the late 1800s. Today in South Dakota alone, there are roughly 7 million pheasants and only 800,000 people. Pheasant hunting generates more than $300 million in annual revenue for the state of South Dakota. Located just outside of Pierre, Broken Arrow Farms has been satisfying the demand for pheasant hunting since 1988. When it comes to pheasant hunting, man's best friend is a hunter's best friend. The hunting dogs are experts at finding the birds. Depending on the breed, some will point you to the birds where they hide, others will flush them out of hiding, giving the hunters their best shot at success as the birds take flight. Contestants flying into Pierre will help handle some of our top dogs and send them into action.
I'm standing here with Mark and Rex at Broken Arrow Farms in Pierre, South Dakota. Tell us what our fireballers are going to be doing here today.
Well, we've got a couple fields set up here that they're going to pick a couple dogs, come into these fields and either try to flush or point a pheasant.
Now, what kind of talent does that take?
Well, the talent is right here. They'll let the dogs do the work, and hopefully the dogs will find a bird for them.
So, Rex, are you ready for this, huh? Are you ready to go find some pheasants for these fireballers, huh? Well, let's go see what our fireballers can do. Come on, Rex.
All right. You ready?
That field over there is ready.
All right, off you go.
You ready, Rudy? Let's hunt a bird.
Okay, Rex and Cutter, we need a pheasant.
here. Right here. This is where they were walking around.
All right, come on, go get him.
I'm up.
Y'all follow the dog.
These dogs know what they're doing, man.
Go! Come on, get him.
Come on, Bill. Find him, Bill. Find him, Bill. Get that bird, Bill. Come on.
Check that dog.
Let her work.
Are they out here?
Hey, come on, find a bird. Find a bird.
There's one in there. Get that bird. Come on, Bella.
When we hunt pheasants in Iowa, it's in a cornfield and there is not this sort of cover. It's no wonder these birds are up here because down home, man, there's just not a whole lot of cover. I mean, there could be one right here and you wouldn't know it.
Come on, catch him up. Let's go.
Hey, flush.
Put him up, Rex. No, you got to put him on. Let him flush him.
Come on, hey!
Woo-hoo.
Get him.
Come on, get him, get him. Come on.
There's another one right there.
That's a rooster right there. Man, that was a boom.
He's calling it, got a bird.
When do you start training?
Oh, geez, right out of the gate. Start just playing with them.
How long usually do you run them? Because at some point they're going to get too old to where they're not.
One of mine's 10.
Really? 10?
Yeah. Thank you. Good luck, guys. Good luck. This was a great treat for me. I do some hunting down there. We're at Broken Arrow Farms here in Pierre, South Dakota. And it was just a thrill to see her digging around and rooting around in the tall grass. And she kicked up all four birds for us between her and their friends over there.
I don't know if you've never been to Pierre, South Dakota, this area. I never have, but I'm getting starting itchy. I don't know if I want to leave.
Fireball Run, thanks for hanging with me and my dogs and learning a little bit about pheasant flushing. I hope your Broken Arrow Farms mission sends your scores sky high.
You know, when you see geese flying and you see like one side is a little longer than the other one. Yeah. Do you know why one side's longer than the other?
No, I've always wondered that though.
Dude, there's more geese on that side. Because there's more geese on that side. That's why it's longer.
You crankshaft. Good one!
With time running out, some search for yet another Pier Waterway playground. But is it Steamboat Park, Steamboat Plaza, or Keelboat Park? Awaiting them is a selection of student-made cardboard boats. This is an all-or-nothing mission. Full points if they complete the course without sinking.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Okay, you can do it! Oh my God! What do I do? Team 31. 1031.
Here's how it works. You need to pick a boat. These ones that are up here closest have not been used yet, so that's my advice.
This one's a championship winning boat.
Now where am I going?
So we're going to take it out here.
What river
You're
is
going to go down around the buoy here and then back.
What buoy?
Yep.
That yellow one right there? Yep.
Oh my God, it's freezing.
Yeah. That was the fastest of anybody.
Fastest!
So much for the shoulder that was bothering me.
Oh, yay! We're so proud of you. Yay! Woo! Yay!
Get our points. Go.
That was the fastest time.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting small.
4:16 to 5:16. We got very little time.
We're on the way to a mission where the objective is to stop bleeding. You've got to apply a tourniquet. And it's probably been 4 years since I've applied a tourniquet.
Law Enforcement Training Center.
I would certainly call this mission lost in South Dakota. But hopefully we'll find our injured individual and save him anyway.
Well, that's north. That's south. I know, that's north.
Is this tourniquet land? Fire department. Gotcha. All right. Made it with 4 minutes to spare.
How's it going, guys? What's going on?
Austin, team number 3.
Are we supposed to?
Are we talking to you or no?
I have no idea what.
All right.
Is there anybody applying tourniquets, doing anything for fireballrun here?
No.
Not that I know of.
All right, so we don't know where it's at.
523, 445. What's the address?
523.
Oh, there it is.
I-Team and the Rangers are on course to save lives. Failure means end of the line. Passing equals an even better time.
Gotta be it.
29030, 29058, range road, 300 feet, 29030, 29058, range road Pierre.
It's possessed.
501 United States, mostly cloudy daytime, 68 degrees, on location.
What the what? That's awesome, and that's on a record.
Somebody get me a priest. What the hell was that?
It started in the 50s with the hit series Dragnet. For us, forensics isn't just an act. Since our inception, the South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigations has been pioneering remarkable ways to solve crime. And South Dakota has been leading the way in all of the above. Hello, I'm South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley. And although South Dakota is one of the safest places in America to live, it hasn't stopped us from helping our neighbors. Because when you're saving lives, there's no room for failure. Team Saving Lives will move on to automatic weapons training. Yup, I said automatic weapons. My hope is that this demonstration will provide a greater appreciation for the men and women in law enforcement.
Hey, how are you? Jim Holiday with Celebration Law Team 20.
Alicia.
Checking in. We are here going to do some tourniquet work, and I think on a dummy and perhaps on my partner.
Nice to meet you. The tourniquet is the definitive standard of care for bleeding that can't be controlled otherwise by a direct pressure or anything like that. What it does is the strap circumferentially encloses the arm or the leg, and then you close it down by pulling on this free running end like so. And what that does is the strap crushes the meat of the arm or the leg, The meat crushes the hose on the inside, the artery, and then the bleeding is hopefully stopped thereafter. To apply the tourniquet correctly, and the standards for scoring for you today are, you have to have the tourniquet as high on your limb as possible. Nice and tight, and then turn the tourniquet so that it's pretty tight. It should start to pinch a little bit, should start to be uncomfortable. The point structure for this event is more the strap encircling the limb and then laying flat without being twisted, if you'll accomplish that in 30 seconds or less. All right, and which one of you wants to perform for record?
He's the actual medic, so.
All right, very good.
No pressure.
Okay, hands up. All right, ready, set, go.
Am I gonna die, Doc?
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I gonna die?
It was not engaged. That's why I checked your equipment. It's tight.
And if you're finished, we're going to call that 36 seconds. So 21.6 seconds, that's under 30 seconds. We'll check your work. I want to make sure this is as high as possible. It's flat all the way around. It's nice and tight. It's in the tri-glide. The buckle is engaged. All right, so this would have a 40-point value. All right, 70 points.
Right. Good job, Jim.
It's not as high as practical on the limb, and you did exceed the 30 seconds. Left leg, and I did say as high as practical on the limb for the 60-point value.
Oh, great.
All right. Perfect. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir. Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
We just learned to tie a tourniquet in case leading at such a point where they could die. And Jimmy did it, scored a perfect score, was nice and tight on my leg. And I'm sure that would have stopped the bleeding. He did an awesome job.
That was pretty awesome because when I reclasped it, this is why you always check your equipment. I didn't check the buckle, slipped it into my pocket. I had never rebuckled it, pulled it out, expecting to slide it up, rip and crank. And because I didn't check my equipment, epic fail. Had to turn it down, put it back on, rebuckle it, start from scratch, and still did it in 36 seconds.
I'm on a shooting range right now in Pierce, South Dakota with Agent Mosteller with the Division of Criminal Investigation. Agent, thank you so much for having me out here.
Thank you for being here.
Could you tell me a little bit about this little machine we've got here on the table?
Yeah, this is a Rock River Arms M4. It's a weapon that we are issued with the Division of Criminal Investigation.
With this weapon, this is a fully automatic, correct?
This is a fully automatic and also a semi-automatic.
The fireballs, when they come out, are they actually be shooting this weapon here today?
I understand that, yes.
And what are we gonna be firing at today?
Well, we're gonna be shooting at these targets up here. These are just an example of something that we will qualify and shoot on.
All right, well, I say we give it a shot.
We'll do the astronaut, myself, and Dave.
Yes.
The astronaut. Hello, astronaut. I'm Chad.
So I'll go first. Okay, we're gonna shoot one at a time, so the other folks, what you need to have is eye protection and ear protection on. And we'll go a brief tutorial here. So go ahead, we can adjust the stock. That's where you hold it there, yep. Don't put your finger on the trigger till you're ready to shoot.
Yeah.
When I did training, shooting training at Air Force Academy, I was terrible. I never did anymore after that, so I don't think I got better. Anyways.
Shooter, are you ready?
I am ready.
Shooter, I'm going to switch this to fully auto. That is my firearm and it will shoot.
All right.
All right?
Ready.
That wasn't so bad. Did I hit it? I can't tell.
There was a couple errant shots, but yes, you hit it well.
You got a score of 21 for 70 points.
Wow, max score.
8, 9 in.
Jeff, I thought you shot before.
I did.
No.
Wait to see mine.
20, 21.
That's a lot better than an experienced shooter.
It was a lot better than you.
Same score as me.
You got 20, he got 21.
Agent Mosteller, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you and your team for not only letting us come out here and fire these weapons today, but also for the job you guys do every single day. Just being out here and firing this weapon and feeling its power adds a whole nother level of respect for everything you guys do to keep us safe. I'd like to sincerely thank you for everything. It was a pleasure meeting you guys.
You did well.
Thank you.
Fireball Run, I want to thank you for visiting our safe state and experiencing a little law enforcement training here at the South Dakota DCI. Have fun on our highways, but above all, be safe.
I think this was the best day ever. We got to take the jet ski down the Missouri River, and we got to shoot an automatic weapon into a target. I mean, it does not get any better than that.
Fully auto, too.
That was awesome.
So we just head downtown to the finish line, right?
Yeah.
I thought I would be the one to hit just once. I don't know. I was really bad at shooting before. I was lucky today.
Time for more scores. With 1,690, the newlyweds lead the group. Versailles not far behind with 1,670 points. Rockets fired for I-Team with 1,600 points. 1,550 points for the Miss Americas. Losing Impact claims 1,335 points. No position change for Burlington and their 1,475 points. And the Rangers are just cruising along with 1,340 points. 4 more to go, so check this out. Dynamic dresses.
Her husband was governor and her son was governor.
National Guard history.
If you've seen the movie Saving Private Ryan,
Yes.
It's very loosely based off of the Nealon brothers story.
Lady BBs.
This is the easiest.
This is the easiest.
And an awesome end to Day 7, Level 7, next Fireball Run.